Ahoy Scallywags, welcome back to the Pirate Pack channel. Just a quick video. Told you we'd get fires in Cyprus in summer. It's now November, but there's a massive fire going on up there. See all the smoke. You see the flames roaring up the side of the hill there. All the way up. Not far from some villas up there as well, which is even more scary. Fire absolutely raging now. Wow, it's quite incredible, quite scary. It's actually raging all the way inside of it. It's quite windy here today as well, so obviously it's going to spread a lot quicker in this wind. Geez, I'm more worried. The fire getting extremely close to the villas there. We have heard the fire brigade go out this morning. Quite windy up here, you can see the camera moving. Quite a storm here. On the side of the hill there. See a bit more, see if you can see if the fire brigade are actually up there. It actually looks like it goes lower down than this as well. You see the smoke goes all the way across there into a dip. It's actually now spreading this way as well. Keep still, it's so windy, guys. Sorry about the camera shake. See if I can get a bit higher up the mountain, see if I can see if the fire does actually go all the way down into the valley down. Well, it does seem to be spreading at an alarming rate, especially with the wind. Go a little bit further up the mountain, see if we can get a better view for you guys. So I've come a bit higher up the mountain, guys. Really windy up here. Don't know if you can see in the background there, but the fire engines are out. It's really windy, so it's difficult for me to keep the camera still, I'm afraid. The fire a lot worse than I thought. Very close to all these buildings up here. And like I said, with it being windy, it's just, the fire's just raging and spreading really quickly. It goes from roughly about here, and it goes all the way across, right over to this side, which is quite scary really. It goes all the way, spreading up the hill there, up the small ravine. It's actually spreading up towards those villas as well. It's quite scary for the guys who are living up there, so I hope you're all safe up there, guys. At least the fire brigade there, ready to fight the fire. Like I said, it spreads all the way along there towards those villas. So sorry about the camera shake, guys. It is absolutely so windy. Wow. It's never a good time for a fire, obviously, but when it's windy like this, it is even worse. You can see the fire brigade, probably just about to see that's really windy, trying to stop the camera from shaking if I can. The fire brigade working so hard, really earning their money to try and put this fire out. You see them spraying the water down the hill there. And very dangerous as well, because they're basically right on the edge of a ravine there, which is even worse. Trying to stop the fire from spreading. Obviously the fire is raging lower down as well, and they're trying to wet the ground at the top, I assume, to stop it getting any further up. Wow, quite incredible. And all the way across as well. As you can see, even over there, wow, the fire raging even up there, quite away from the firemen. They've really got their job cut out this morning. That does spread a long way, guys, and like I said, it is so windy as well. My word, it seems like, just looking across now, I can zoom out a little bit, so it seems to be spreading even more now. It seems to be some black smoke coming from this area as well. Oh my word, it is actually getting worse. This is so scary now. Let's see if I can zoom in again. It's just so difficult to hold the camera still because of the wind. The firemen desperately trying to put this fire out, and it just seems to be spreading faster. As fast as they're trying to put it out, it seems to be spreading. My word. The worst thing is, like I said, they're trying to stop the fire there, but it actually runs all the way across, and it does seem to be spreading all the way across here. Right the way across. Wow. Extremely scary stuff here this morning. Just hoping everyone's safe up there. I'm sure they are at the moment. You see where it's burnt away on the edge of the mountains there. Wow. Quite surprised the helicopter hasn't been out with the water yet, although it is incredibly windy, as you can hear. And by the way, I'm trying to hold the camera still. Okay guys, there's reinforcements on the way, just come past me, and another fire engine there, heading towards the fire. And I've just looked to the side of me from the video camera, and there's still flames raging. I can't actually see how they're going to put it out, because it is so windy, guys. I'm trying to get you some good footage of this, excuse me, but it's so difficult. Because of the strength of the wind, which obviously isn't helping one little bit. unbelievable. Like I said, never a good time for a fire in Cyprus because it's always so dry and warm. But on a windy day like today, I mean, we wasn't expecting this windy weather this morning. Very stormy. And it's definitely not helping the situation. Well guys, I've sat in the car now to try and get a bit better footage for you because it is so extremely windy out there. I've still got a bit of camera shake because it's that windy, it's actually shaking the car out here in the mountains, which is really not good to control this fire. The flames still raging right across, actually, really bad. Very scary. We've seen 2 fire engines. You can still see the camera shaking. That's the car actually rocking with the strength of the wind up here. Oh my word, this is absolutely terrifying. That it can spread so quickly. The worst thing is it's actually spreading all the way up there towards the villas, as you can see there. When the smoke clears, it's spreading. It's unbelievable, so scary. It's actually going all the way up there now. Nothing over there as yet, but it is spreading. I'm really surprised the helicopter haven't been out with water yet. Unless, like I said, I suppose the problem is it is that windy, it might not be safe for the helicopters to come out. Wow. Absolutely unbelievable. So there we go, we've got 2 fire engines. So the next fire engine is obviously getting higher up now, heading towards where it's spreading. But I think they're both going up that, heading up that way now. Oh, there's another one now, so we've got 3 fire engines now. Obviously, big decision of how they're going to stop this from spreading in these windy conditions. So his fire engine up here is trying to work out how he can get up there now and try and so I think we've got 2 fire engines up there now. We're going to attempt to stop it spreading this way. Obviously water, quite a shortage in Cyprus as well. Okay, so they're heading up there now. Try and get this under control. Can actually hear more sirens. It might be deceiving, but it does actually look now like it's spread to behind those villas over there as well. Might be wrong. Let me have a look. My word. So fire engines all the way across there now, but I'm not sure if it's just deceiving, or it does look like there's actually smoke coming from the back, from around the back of those villas over there now, which is even more scary, because that would mean that they're just surrounded basically by fire all the way around there and all the way down the front end as well. Wow. Fire brigade doing an absolutely fantastic job. All credit to these guys. So it does seem to be getting worse lower down there now. Obviously they've been concentrating on stopping the fire at the top, because it was getting very close to the villas and apartments. It does look like it's spreading across the bottom area now. So what I'm going to try and do, guys, I am actually going to try and get a little bit closer. Let's have a go. So guys, we've come a little bit further up the mountain now, reached a dead end. This is as close as I can get to it. As you can see, the flames still raging up this area here. Absolutely incredible. Fire brigade working very hard to try and put this out. Raging all the way across. Extremely windy conditions as well. And the smoke. The flames just keep going. Extremely close to these villas now as well, which is very worrying. So I hope everyone is safe. Desperately working to try and keep this under control. The worst thing is, it does appear to have actually spread behind as well. It does appear like it's going on behind that area too, which is even more, it looks even worse over there now than it does from the front view where I'm sitting. You can see the fire brigade over that side of the ravine as well now, so it's obviously spread incredibly quickly around there. Lots and lots of smoke. And then these poor guys in this villa here, with smoke both sides of them. Wow. Unbelievable scenes here in Cyprus this morning. Well, the worst thing is this fire just seems to be everywhere. It seems to be this side, the other side of the hill over there, and it just seems to keep raging and spreading with this windy conditions. I just can't see how they're going to get on top of it. It's so bad. They seem to be concentrating over the other side of the ravine now. But if I zoom out, this smoke here at the bottom end now on this side is getting intense again. So it's obviously spreading even worse this side again now. There's smoke the other side, so it's obviously spread the other side as well. They're really struggling to keep on top of this. Just to show you how quickly this is now spreading, at the top of this hill now, spreading very, very quickly again. Extremely windy. Getting worse. This is so bad. Fire raging at the bottom again now as well. Just look at that now, the wind going, blowing it. This is absolutely unbelievable scenes here in Cyprus, in Peyia. The wind blowing the fire, spreading it incredibly quickly now. Seems to be coming from all angles again. This section here now, well alight and spreading. Some of the dangers, guys, are living in countries where it's so dry and so hot, and even worse obviously on a windy day. But not only down there, it's actually spreading now, intense. Oh my word. Not quite sure how they're going to get this under control. Just seems to be just getting worse basically. And there's just more fires popping up all around now as it spreads. As you can see, I mean, I've just moved in that small area there. The bush is on fire, but it is just spreading. Fire there, fire up here, got fire down below, got fire the other side. Oh my word. Unfortunately, because it's windy, it's spreading even faster. So they did seem to be getting on top of it, but as you can see over here now, this tree here is on fire, and the fire absolutely blazing. It runs sort of all the way around now. So once all this gets alight, this is going to be really bad again. And it actually spreads all the way around. My word. Probably the worst area now. We've got all these trees here as well, and the worst thing is if it does spread over this way, there is even more. Oh my word. Extremely windy conditions here today. Well guys, the fire brigade do seem to be quite on top of it now. They seem to have put the fire out the other side, which was quite close to all the apartments and the villas. Social media, there's so much footage on social media about this fire in Upper Peyia in Cyprus. Crazy scenes from some people's balconies as the flames were engulfing up the side of the balconies. Everyone had to be evacuated from the apartments and the villas, as you can imagine, not only for the danger of the fire but also of the smoke. The smoke intense. So everyone evacuated in Upper Peyia. Very scary scenes. We've still got some flames going this side. Obviously the main priority for the fire brigade was obviously to get the flames out near the villas and the apartments and make sure everyone was safe, which I believe that they are now. But we've still got flames engulfing this side, but I do believe the fire brigade are just up there attempting to put water down to slowly control this side as well now. Lots of speculation on social media such as Facebook to how this fire started. Obviously in summer we do get a lot of these when it's very hot and very dry. Quite easy for a fire to start in these conditions where it is so dry. One of the speculations this morning is it is the first day of hunting season here in Cyprus. So people are saying that maybe some of the hunters maybe set fire to a couple of bushes just to try and get some rabbits birds and things out to shoot for the hunting season, and obviously with it being very, very windy, it seems to have spread and got a little bit out of hand. Maybe a bit of a possibility in that speculation, but I suppose we'll never know. But like I said, the fire brigade, I'm sure you'll agree, have done an absolutely fantastic job of getting the situation under control as soon as they could. I did count, I think, about 4 fire engines at one point, obviously working very, very hard to get this fire under control before it got any worse and try and protect the safety of the public. So big shout out to the firemen here in Cyprus. Great job, well done. Still fighting it now, still got some flames up this side, but nowhere near as bad as it was earlier. Well, I hope, guys, that you've enjoyed this video on the Pirate Pat channel. For those of you who live in Cyprus, you'll know we do get this quite often. For those of you who live in other countries like the UK, something a little bit different for you to watch this morning on the Pirate Pat channel. So I hope we've educated you to some extent. I've got someone walking down the road there. We've still got fire engines in the vicinity. There we go. So still some flames, but I'm sure you'll agree it's very much under control now. I think the fire brigade are just up there on the hill. I can see them up there. Yeah, there's the fire engine up there. So they're working hard to extinguish the flames on the side of this hill, mountain, ravine, or whatever you want to call it. And there's one of the firemen there. They're obviously trying to make sure it's all under control and that it doesn't spread any further, because over this side there's a lot more greenery, a lot more bushes. I'm sure you'll agree, if that goes up, it will get out of control once again. So make sure you give us a big thumbs up, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to the Pirate Pat channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, then you'll get a notification when we put our next video on tomorrow. We look forward to seeing our next video, guys. I hope everyone's safe up there in the villas and the apartments. I'm sure they are. The fire brigade doing a good job getting people out of bed, actually. So I heard on social media, some people in bed wasn't even aware that this was going on. All evacuated. Looks like it's under control now. Great job by the fire brigade, and we'll look forward to seeing you in our next video. See you soon, Scallywags. Bye.